back to part 3-1 to 14th Virtual Fighter Squadron Samurais F16 Block 5052 Charlie model tutorial series. As mentioned in part 3, we're going to go through the startup sequence in real time. So you can put a timer underneath and you can time it. I don't know how long it will take, but it's roughly between 4 and 5 minutes. So you can leave a comment how long it actually took once we actually switched the first switch and we're configured for rolling. Okay, let's start now. So we come on to power main. Started to start 1 in this case. Checking my RPM gauge. I want to go for 18 to 20%. Listen to the actual gas flow. There we go, 15 and 18. There we go. Throttle is now in the forward idle position. We see an RPM increase. 40, 60 is soon, so 50. We see 930 degrees Celsius at the moment, dropping of temperature. RPM 66 to 67. Checking, we got battery power. Bring the systems up. Checking one more time. In that time, I will just put the ADI standby to operate. Store alignment is happening now. Into my left console. P2s, or basically probe heat, IFF, lights as desired. Wingtip. Going into my radio, backup radios. Bring down the canopy later. In this case, I bring my CMDS up, RW up. It doesn't matter if we go from left to right, but I did go that way, so park brake on. Should have done that earlier. HUD up. Configuring my COM. Going to COM 3 and COM 2. And lists 45, 15. That's ready. Switch to bingo. Fuel. That's set 3.5. Double check. Okay, CMDS bingo is also set. Can go back to main menu. Going down to my right panel. FCR on. Radar altitude on. Configure my actual HUD. No more sidelines. DD to HUD on. Okay, switching back to my INS so I can see my INS alignment. It's still in progress. I want to have a little bit of console light and a little bit of instrument light because we might fly into dark cloud conditions. And now I can actually already, while still aligning, configure my dogfight, configure my missile mode, configure my MFD, 40 and couple again, center mode, RWS 10, tracker scan, 30, open my radar, 80 miles. Nav is blinking on the HUD alignment and it's also on ready. Switch to nav mode, GPS throttling on, mid LVT on, done. Nose wheel steering on, and taxi light on. Blowing my canopy. Close the canopy hook, pressurize the actual cabin, and now we can roll. And there we go. That's it. That was it. That was the actual basic startup of the F-16 within real time. So if somebody tells me it does take too long, not the case. Only if you have to repair the aircraft and you have to go into an actual normal line, then you have 8.5 minutes. So what I did not mention there in part 3 was once you have actually repair that you have to do, you land somewhere in DCS and you have to shut down the aircraft, you have to go for an actual normal line that takes you 8.5 minutes. And yeah, basically that's it. That was our startup in real time. Cool. Thanks for watching, and that's it.